Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of my weekly series dedicated to price action based technical analysis. I hope you all had a phenomenal week in this trading community. Well, we made some excellent trades on the XAUUSD with multiple entries, of course, capitalizing on a move of over 1,000 pips as we rode the bullish momentum into the 1,985 zone. Well, the previous week started with a bearish momentum actually, and we initially looked out for selling opportunities. However, we encountered a red flag around the 1,915 zone, indicating that the supposed retracement was about to fail. Then the breakout of that descending trend line confirmed a potential uptrend scenario, leading us to switch our strategy and start buying gold. It was a great call and we benefited from the 7 flows into this commodity. It was truly a profitable journey and I want to congratulate everyone who was part of it. A detailed breakdown of all our decisions throughout the week is well highlighted in this commentary scrolling on your screen right now. If you wish to review this commentary for educational purposes, you will find the link in the description box below or at the top right hand corner of your screen if you are watching on my YouTube channel. Well, in preparation for the upcoming week, we are going to be conducting a comprehensive analysis of the current market conditions utilizing fundamental tools such as trend lines, key levels, and chart patterns to gain insight into the historical movement within the XAUUSD market. However, please remember that this video is purely for educational purposes and should not be considered as a financial advice. My aim is to equip you with a deep understanding of the XAUUSD chart and enhance your proficiency in price action analysis. Remember, Forex trading carries inherent risk, so always exercise caution and consider consulting a professional financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Now that we have established our foundation, let's dive straight into the business. So today our spotlight will be on the daily time frame where price action is back into that 1,985 zone, a crucial level that will be our focus for the new week. Now, the question going into this week is, will this momentum continue this week? Well, to answer this, I would like to emphasize the importance of this zone. So what I did here was to take into consideration the nature of price action since the month of March. That's approximately 7 months of data, and what I found is truly fascinating. You see this zone here, that is the 1,985, has acted as both support and resistance in the last 7 months, as you will see here, making it a very crucial area that we are going to be monitoring in the coming days. And of course, if you look at what has been going on in this market since the month of March, you will see how the level, look at what happened here. It was initially a selling niche at some point. It became a buy zone before price action broke down the structure in the month of May. And since the breakdown happened in the month of May, price action had continued to trade below that area, which further emphasized the strength of the sellers at this particular point in time. And in fact, in the last couple of weeks, and due to the escalating tensions in the Middle East, we have seen a rise in gold prices, bringing price back into that crucial juncture at the 1,985 zone. Now, with the information we have here, you would agree with me that we are at a crucial juncture in this market where, depending on how participants react to the zone during the early hours of the new week, will determine if we are going to be going bullish or getting ready for another opportunity to sell. Now, in addition to that key level, we also have the descending trend line, which has projected the bearish momentum since the month of April, as you will see here after connecting the series of lower highs. So all these parameters here will be a major guide in determining what we are going to be doing this week. So now let's talk about the potentials of sellers first of all, based on the fact that we are within the sellers territory, that is the 1,985 zone, which has been peculiar with selling pressure since the month of May. Now, going into the new week, if we continue to see selling pressure below the structure, that is, buyers find it difficult to break out of that structure, then we might likely see price action retrace back into that demand zone, which interestingly lines up with that descending trend line we spotted here. And you all know that from a technical standpoint, that when price action breaks out of a key structure such as this trend line, we expect that some point in time price may retrace back into that structure to incite an uptrend continuation. So this is one of the situations I want to be looking at in the coming week. However, if the contrary happens, and in the case scenario we have a breakout retest of the 1,985 area, then we will definitely be getting ready to buy. So these are my views on the XAUUSD for this week. It's a very simple setup to work with. However, before I round off on this video, it is essential for every trader to be aware of the upcoming economic events that could significantly impact the current market conditions, and these events act as a pivotal point shaping market sentiments and of course influences price movement. We all know that these fundamental factors often manifest on the chart in technical patterns and price movement, and by monitoring the economic calendar, we can identify potential correlations between key economic releases and specific technical patterns on the chart, hereby giving us valuable information needed to position ourselves in such a way that we can capitalize on any potential move prior, during, and even after this event. So for this week, we are going to be focusing on features from the US economic docket, and the first high impact event here is coming in on Tuesday, October 24, and that is the S&P Global publication for the manufacturing PMI and the services PMI. Then on Thursday, October 26, we are going to be witnessing the gross domestic product annualized for quarter 3, and this is a very impactful event which provides insight into the overall health of the US economy, hereby impacting investor sentiment and influencing our trading decisions too. Then on Friday, October 27, we have the core personal consumption expenditure, which measures inflation by excluding volatile food and energy prices, offering us insight into overall price trend. So these are the high impact events we are going to be looking forward to, and as technical traders we do know that the anticipation of this event alone has a tendency of influencing price action. So talking about price action, we are back into the structure. So let's see how the market is going to be playing out around the 1,985 area during the early hours of the week. And trust me, I'm going to be with you in the comment section of this video to give you updates on what I think will happen after we monitor how participants react to the zone during the early hours of the week. If you have found this content helpful and useful in making your independent trading decision for this week, I would greatly appreciate your support by giving the video a thumbs up. Your likes are valuable to me and helps the algorithm promote the video to a wider audience of traders who may find the material beneficial to them too. Thank you in advance for doing so. If you haven't already, I encourage you to follow me on this channel for more of this content. By subscribing, you would always stay updated with the latest ideas I share and of course receive notifications whenever I upload new videos and commentaries. See you all in the comment section on Monday morning as we get prepared for the new week. Do have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye-bye.